I'm going to show you some magical Revit alignment tricks that will change your life. So right now I'm in a 3D view. I want to double click floor plan, get to that view, and I'm going to click on view up here and make sure that thin lines is selected. This is what is deselected. I want them to be thin. And now I'm going to go to annotate and then click aligned. You can see that the shortcut for that is DI. So I could just type in the letters DI, and I'm going to do that. DI. And now I'm on my alignment tool. So some of those will save you some time. I want this closet to be 5 feet wide because you can see the doors are not quite overlapping, or they're overlapping outside that wall. That's bad. So I'm going to go from one wall to the other. And when I do this, you need to make sure that it says wall faces. That needs to be selected in individual reference. Otherwise, you're going to go from the center of the wall. Well, I want the exact interior dimensions. So I click on one side then the other, then click in the middle here. And now I have to go to modify, or I can just type MD. So I'm going to type MD, start using shortcuts, it'll save you time. And then I'm going to choose this wall. And when I click that wall, you can see that now this is editable. That text size says shrunk. You can't just edit it by clicking it like this. You have to choose a wall first. So now I'm going to make that 5 feet. And then, oh no, it went the wrong way. So if that happens, I'm going to do Control Z to undo. I need to pin this wall first. So that's an important thing that you know how to do. So I'm going to select this wall. I'm going to pin it. And now if I click off of that wall again, click on it again, or maybe I have to go to this one, you can see it didn't actually select that text that time. So if I click this wall, now I can edit that, and I'm going to make this one, I'm actually going to make it 4.5 feet instead. And that's actually not quite long enough, so let's go back up to 5 feet, and that makes me happy. That looks a whole lot better. So that's how you dimension a room, and that's how you pin a wall so that it dimensions in the right direction, shifts the room in the right direction. Since this wall is pinned, then let's go ahead and dimension this hallway. Now, hopefully you can remember from your documents, your Habitat and Universal Design documents, that this needs to be 42 inches. So I click that, then I go to Modify or type MD, and I'm going to choose one of these walls. Oh, I can edit that now. 42 inches is 42 inches. So I can just type it in directly like that. If I hit Enter, now it shifts that wall on 3 feet 6 inches. Since this one was pinned, that's the wall that moved. So I'm going to slide this door. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to click the left arrow key to sort of center that a little bit more. And you can see that these numbers, if I just do a little bit of math, I can probably get it exactly centered. Upon construction, remember there's framing members that go on, king studs, that really are going to determine the exact placement of this door, regardless of what you have drawn on the plans. Wood dimensions actually will determine that in the end. Next thing I want to do, so please keep watching this, is we want to align this bedroom, because this bedroom is not big enough. It's only 7 feet 8 inches. So I'm going to start going through these steps a little bit more quickly. I want to make that 10 feet. And thankfully it pushed this wall down. If it would have pushed this main wall back, all I would have had to do is undo it, click that wall, and pin it, and then redimension it, and I'm okay. Now I have a lot of things set the way that I want them. The last thing I want to set is this closet depth. And then I'm going to show you a magical alignment tool that does everything else for me. So let's dimension this one. This closet depth, according to your Habitat guidelines, should be a minimum of 2 feet deep. So that's what I'm going to set it at. I don't want to take up any more room in my house. So if I click on, let's see, that wall lets me select that. I'm going to change that to 2 feet. And it pulled that wall in, so that's good instead of pushing that big wall out. Last thing is aligning. This is awesome. So let's go to annotate. Again, we're going to click on the wall is what we need to do. We need to click on this wall first. And then we go to align, and that's AL, and I know that one because I use that all the time. And I'm going to start with a reference. I want this closet to be 2 feet deep as well. So I'm going to click on this as a reference, and then choose that one, and oh, yes. I'm going to do it again, click on that, and then choose the center of this wall as a reference, or as the one that I want to move, and boom, it moves it back. I'm going to move this wall down too, so I'm going to click my wall to start and move that one back. Oh, that's delicious. Now let's move this door. I'm going to slide this one down here. The door should open the other way, so the door opens against the wall. And now let's align So the only way you can align is if you have selected an object here. So I align, and I'm going to align this edge and pull that one down. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? So that saves you hopefully a tremendous amount of time. We need to pull this wall out a little bit to give myself some space. Maybe try to center these a little bit more. That's a little bit more centered on that wall. And now if I want to actually look at this and see, do I have enough space behind this door so that there's room for trim? The last thing that you can do to check that out is click on View, go to Camera. So I click on that little drop down triangle, and I'm going to click the camera here, and then I'm not clicking and dragging, I'm just clicking and moving the mouse, and I click a second time, and this is where I'm going to be able to see. So it shows me right here, yes, I have room for that trim right there. And I can actually extend the width of this view. I can make it realistic. My walls are not currently painted, so I can't see much. I'm going to go back to first floor. I'm going to check one other. I'm going to click on this and then hit the delete key. And view 1 will be deleted. That's fine. I don't want that camera there. Let's zoom out. I'm going to show you one last one, and then you can start doing it on yours. We're going to view this one because this is a problem. You'll see there's not enough room for trim there, and I can see that because I'm looking in it in this view. So again, if I go to realistic, you can see it's against that wall. That's bad. So I'll go back into first floor. That shows me, hey, I actually need to move that door a little bit further out. So make sure you're checking your doors and that they have space. But with this alignment tool and pinning walls, that should help get rooms set up really, really quickly. If I ever want this to move again, I just have to click the wall and click unpin, and then boom, now I can move this wall wherever I want to move it. So I don't want to move it. I want to leave it exactly where it was because it was perfect. And now it's your turn.